All right, YouTube, Marcus back here giving you guys a video on my Toyota Prius. If you've been following my channel, you know that this car has been on the channel for a long time. Let me just show you guys the what I got going on. I got a bunch of tools in the back. I'm actually doing a roadside assistance business. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm using the car for. Got a battery jump, bunch of tools, impact gun, torque wrench, and you know, like in case you lock out your car. But yeah, this car has over 180,000 miles on it. It's been super good to me. I've had it for like probably over 10 years now. Super long time. I just replaced the headlight bulbs, and I'll do a review video coming shortly. But yeah, it feels good to be back showcasing this car on the channel. Like I said, if you've been following my channel for a while, I've always had this car, and I'll just show you guys. We're sitting at 182,000 miles, approaching 183,000 miles. I believe I did a video with 170,000 miles, like an update video. But yeah, this car is showing it, you know, that level of wear and tear. The suspension definitely needs to be replaced. Control arm, struts, and you know, other stuff. But the drivetrain's super solid. It gets you A to B, no problem. If you are looking in the market for a reliable car, a good daily driver, I highly recommend looking at the Generation 2 Prius. I will say that the headlights are super hard to replace. Luckily, I have the perfect hands to work on cars. I got it done. But man, I'd say that was like an 8 out of 10 difficulty, just because if you don't take out the headlight, which is a whole process, it is pretty difficult. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store, just want to do a little video. And yeah, interior wise, it's doing all right. Interiors, you know, the seats are okay. Still a pretty comfortable car, but after working at a car dealership, I know what a new car feels like, and you can definitely tell this car has 180,000 miles. But yeah, this is me flooring it. It does, you know, eventually get up and go, but this is a car you don't get for speed. This is just a good daily driver, economical, and yeah. Even during the winter time though, I also want to showcase that even though it says it's 48 degrees, it has not felt like that in this area as of lately. It's been pretty cold, but it handles actually pretty well the winter time. I know I have some all-season tires on this car, and it does the job fine. There's not a lot of power, so you're not gonna, you know, lose traction, you know, kick out or anything. Because right now I also have a S-Class Mercedes, and driving that in the snow, if I floor it too hard, the back will kick out. It's not all-wheel drive. So front-wheel drive car, super easy to maintain. As you can see on my past videos, I've had this car for so long. You can really see, you know, like the, you know, all the stuff that I've done to it. The major repairs that I have done was definitely, I will note, was the capacitor in the dash. Once that goes out, you can't use the reverse camera, and you can't see how fast you're going. So that's a super big component. That's, keep in mind. Luckily, I found a guy in my area, like I said, luckily, who charged, you know, a very generous price for the work. Also, I had to change the 12-volt battery. That was expensive. And then the wheel bearings, which also was a pretty expensive job. And especially if you're in a salty area like mine, definitely look at getting that through a mechanic, because you have to press out the wheel bearing, and all the salt and stuff, it really, you know, makes it stick. So you need a press to pull out the wheel bearing, especially if you live in like a, you know, multi-seasonal area. But I still get good gas mileage, 43.1 with the heater on constantly, which is really good for any car, especially during the winter time. And like I said, I'm carrying like a bunch of tools in the back, so the fact that I can run my little side business out of this car is a huge plus. And yeah, other than that, the car's been super good at the, you know, traffic lights. Doesn't really use much gas. Kind of just chills. And you know, it's been such a great car. Owning this car is definitely like easier than a lot of the other cars. I really like European cars, and the ownership experience with that is a lot different. You're spending a lot more money on you know, the experience. But this car has just been, you know, luckily, knock on plastic, just a very easy car to own. Gets you A to B, like I said. If you are in the market for one, I highly recommend checking these out. These are definitely slept on. They do have the stigma of, you know, being, you know, like that car or whatever, you know what I'm saying, Prius drivers. But if you understand financial responsibility, this car checks all the boxes. I remember, I mean, this is a 2008. I don't know how much these go for on the private market, but these are still really solid buys even 20 years later. These are actually insane to you know, buy. You really get a lot of car from the money that you put into this. And like I said, you're getting 40 miles a gallon. It's a hatchback, tons of space. I literally have like a jack, all these tools that I carry, and I'm still, you know, getting decent gas mileage. So car's been great. Like I said, the only issues are probably like, you know, especially with the age now, you got to make sure like that capacitor has been looked at, because once that goes out, like I said, you have no speedometer, no rear reverse camera. I'm just trying to give some like ownership updates on it. And also the wheel bearing, make sure that the hybrid battery has been looked at. Luckily, I think this is the original battery, but you know, like, there's so much aftermarket support on this Generation 2 Prius. I've seen on the forums of cars reaching 300,000 miles and above on original drivetrain, same transmission, same engine, which is pretty remarkable. But yeah, for the money, if you're looking for a good daily driver, definitely look at this car. Just wanted to give you guys an update. It's still pretty smooth, pretty quiet. The CVT system in this car is great. There's not a lot of horsepower, so I think that's why the components don't wear as much as compared to, like, you know, high performance cars or any type of, you know, German car. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other videos on my channel. I'm gonna keep posting, keep on the grind. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video. Marcus out. Peace.